Okay, welcome to week 2 of my creative recovery, I guess, of me reading The Artist Way and my reflections towards this book. So yeah, um, the random realization that I made today is that I would love to record this in nature all the time, but unfortunately it's not always possible. So today I just want to get this reflection done so I can go into week 3. So yeah, this is this is me doing it today because I have some time. So I thought maybe I can just go through things based on the tasks. Like for example, the first task was affirmative reading, where we're supposed to read the basic principles from the page 3. So like it's kind of like the basic principles of the creative, and notice if we have any shifts. To be completely honest, I don't think I've noticed any shifts because I've been doing a lot of creative work lately and I've been letting myself doing creative stuff. So I'm actually feeling a little bit more confident than usual. So like confident, like since I'm doing it almost every day, like I've been like actually doing creative work like almost every day the past like 2 weeks. It feels like I do trust it. Like I suddenly trust these affirmations, or like trust it more, and feel like I belong here. I'm meant to do this, and it's great. So far, I have had periods like this and then I dropped it again, but like I hope that this one sticks. And then the second tasks, I'm like running through them a bit fast, but like I wrote notes here and I have my book here, so maybe I can do this. We were supposed to list 5 major activities this week. How much time did we spend on each one, and which were that you wanted to do and which one you didn't, like basically. And I wrote that I actually spend a lot of time with friends, like especially creative friends, planning projects. I spent so much time creating, planning, traveling to the set work, working and reflecting. And as I said, like a lot of my work lately has been creative. Not all of it has been creative. And I think the not creative work I was dreading, but the creative work I was super inspired by and was really excited to do. And when I was doing a different type of work, I was like, okay, I could be actually doing creative work right now. And yeah. So I guess I didn't really want to do my regular like work or job as much. And I didn't want to pack because I had to pack a lot for trips because I've been going around like different places, working in different cities. The packing was awful, and also the time like spent in the train I think was also not the best because I've spent yeah, like I booked a lot of like cheap tickets and did like night trains, and night trains don't switch the light off, and I was just like, I felt like I was going a little bit crazy because I wasn't sleeping as much as I was just not sleeping much lately. And today probably was the first night where I slept a little bit longer, and I was like, wow, until 8. It's crazy. Like last few weeks I've been waking up around like 6 and working like all day long, and the work that wasn't creative was exhausting. The work that was creative was like fueling me massively. um and also and then the same tasks required to draw a circle. Inside that circle, place topics that I need to protect, and then place names of those you find to be supportive. Yeah, I don't know, like lately I'm blessed with my friends, and some friends that I have been like reflecting a lot with, like there are just like, I would say like 3 people in my life right now that I do reflect with all the time, and it's super helpful because I feel like my mind is not as scattered as it usually is because I'm trusting certain friends to hold that space, and I also would like to hold that space back. And we're doing this in the form of voice notes mostly, and it's been great because I always can like let my thoughts out, but at the same time happy to listen, happy to hear their creative recovery. And also, I'm not the only one who is doing this book from my friends. Like 2 of my friends now started this book as well, so it feels like we are just reflecting on our experiences, not just about the book but like in general about creative projects. Because I think like what I noticed is that for me, a support system of someone who genuinely believes in me matters so much. And I kind of like was thinking, because you're also supposed to draw like an outside circle and place the names of those you must be self-protective around just for now. Place the safety map near where you do your morning pages. And use this map to support your autonomy, add names to the inner circle and outer circle, and like, yeah. But when I wrote the other circle and wrote like names there, I wouldn't say that they're necessarily my creative monsters, but they are friends that like doubt currently what I'm doing, and it's okay. But I also realized that I don't need to really share anything. Like, I don't need to. I can share with the friends that are supportive, and I don't have to share with the ones that aren't. And now I'm kind of prioritizing and sharing a lot of my ideas with people that when I tell them an idea, creative idea, or an idea about my life in general, that instead of asking me, why would you do it? Like, why, or how, or crazy, or like give like a bit negative feedback, but also like doubt and worry. No, doubt and worry is out of my life at the moment. I am not focusing on doubt and worry because I really need to go. And I know that. So now I'm focusing on friendships, and I also cater into my creative friendships, especially. Then instead of why, ask me how, and get excited for me, because I can also provide this right now because I'm in this space and I want this back. So we're kind of like fueling each other currently, and it's amazing. So my inner circle right now is like, bless you guys. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, I think it's literally why I've been actually so on it at the moment, because I found people that fuel me, that truly fuel me, that are constantly excited for me. Like, and they don't ask me why, you know? Like, they don't ask me why, they don't doubt me, they don't make me feel like my ideas are crazy. They are they are thinking, your ideas are amazing, let's do it. And then because this momentum is there, I can actually do it. So my inner circle, and this exercise was also really helpful because honestly I was already like thinking like, wow, like these 3 friends have been fantastic in my life lately, like I'm just feeling so blessed. And these other friends are like, okay, I am not even like, I'm tired of people doubting me. Like, I'm just like, I really want to just do things right now where I am. And my life is changing right now so much. Like, I don't want to hear doubts. Like, I'm already doubting myself. Like, please, like, don't put the worry on me. Okay, I am already worried enough. Yeah. So this was task 2. It's already 7 minutes. Well, this is for me. This is a creative reflection. Okay. So task 3 was list 20 things that you enjoy doing. And basically using these tasks to also use for your artist dates. And also like we were supposed to write these tasks down and then write the date when we last did it. Like 20 things. I don't know what's happening right now, like the past 2 weeks. Maybe it's spring, maybe it's the fact that I've been working a lot creatively, but Jesus Christ, like, but really, like, I'm serious. Almost all the tasks I wrote, the 20 favorite tasks I like doing, like things that I actually enjoy doing, I did this week. That week. Almost everything. Okay, the only task that I didn't do this week was watch movies. I love watching movies, and I love watching movies on Mubi, especially because I think they have like a really cool selections of things I usually don't watch. And now suddenly that I've discovered Mubi, I'm like, wow, I love it. I haven't watched a movie because I've been really, really busy with work, and I've been traveling between cities for the past 2 weeks, so not a lot of time to like sit down and watch a film, but that I haven't done. But the rest, almost everything on this list, I've done. And that kind of feels like almost emotional, because when I was writing it down, I was like, wow, like a lot of these tasks I haven't done until like the last 2 weeks, and now suddenly the last 2 weeks I've been doing them, and I am actually like here present, and it matters so much. Like, and then we were supposed to write down favorite things. Yeah, from the list above, write down 2 favorite things that you avoided that could be this week goals. And I wrote dance and record myself. yeah, and like, I don't know, I like recording myself talk because then I can reflect on my own thoughts, and dancing, it literally brings me back into my body, and I was focusing this week a lot on it, and even did a dance project with a friend of mine that is a dancer. So I think it worked really well, and love that exercise. Now, and then we were supposed to read the affirmations from week 1, and I did that, and it was great. And I think what I also wrote down is that I told myself, what was the exercise? Dip back into week 1 and read the affirmations. Note which ones cause the most reaction. Often the ones that sounds the most ridiculous is the most significant. Write 3 chosen affirmations 5 times each day for your morning pages. I didn't do that every morning, but I did do my morning pages every morning. And I also added an evening page because I realized that sometimes my morning pages would be really negative if I had like a really bad dream, which I often have. And I would dream about things that happened like the night before, and I was really in distress. So I realized that an evening page is necessary for me. It doesn't have to be every evening, but that I can try to implement one evening page to process the day. So my morning page can be about something else, not always about like recent events, but actual reflections and feelings. And yeah, so far I actually love that idea. I love an evening page, and doing it from time to time sounds cool. Then what else? Oh my god, there's so much. This week had a lot of exercises. So then when we're supposed to return back to the imaginary lives that we did on week